Hello everybody. Today I will attempt to explain the rain shadow effect, and I will do my best to make it silly and simple for you here today. Are you ready? Here we go. So at the bottom of this whiteboard you see Northern California. So of course that's the southernmost area of reference on this list, okay? Northern California gets about, depending on where you're at, of course, gets in the 40s in terms of annual rainfall. Then you have Portland, Oregon, kind of going further north here. Portland, Oregon gets a lot of rainfall. They're in the mid 40s, so it's a pretty wet city. Then we go further up, north that is, we have Crater Lake National Park in Northern Oregon. Crater Lake, boys and girls, is extremely wet. It gets a lot of rainfall. It's in the mid 60s. In terms of annual rainfall. Then you have Olympic National Forest when you get into the Washington, past the border to Washington State. Olympic National Forest technically is a rainforest. Yes, we do have rainforest in the continental US. Olympic National Forest is green and mossy and ferny. It's actually beautiful, and it gets something like 150 inches of rainfall annually. So it is probably the wettest area on this list. Then we get to Seattle. Even though Seattle isn't as rainy as some of the other places that I mentioned, truth be told, Seattle still gets 155 days of annual precipitation. So it doesn't rain quite as much, but it rains every bit as frequently. And then finally you cross over the border into Canada. Vancouver is also a very wet area. They get upwards of 60 inches of rain annually as well. So why did I go through all that? Well, take a look. This whiteboard, guys, are you ready for this? Are you ready? The whiteboard represents the Sierra Nevadas, the Rocky Mountains. So of course in the western half of our continent, we have some ginormous mountain ranges. Like I just mentioned, the Sierra Nevadas in the Rockies. So what is hitting into these mountain ranges all the time? You guessed it, moisture off of the Pacific Ocean. So that represents our Pacific Ocean. So frequently this is what's happening. This is the Pacific moisture hitting those areas. And the whiteboard, of course, represents those mountain ranges that I mentioned. So these cities are getting bombarded with rainfall, especially Olympic National Forest, like I mentioned just a moment ago. And are you ready for this? Are you ready for quality knowledge? Let's go to the other side. And what's on the other side of our Rockies and Sierra Nevadas? Things like Utah with the Great Basin Arches National Park, Las Vegas, which is in the Mojave Desert, Phoenix, which is in the Sonoran Desert, and El Paso in the Great Chihuahuan Desert, close to home here in San Antonio. That makes sense, right? We have these major whiteboards in our continent called mountain ranges, and they are responsible for the rain shadow effect. Peace out, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.